Welcome YouTubers, FPVers, and the Liftoff community. Today I'm going to show you how to make Skytracks in Liftoff. And I wanted to start off, with this channel. I just started this channel. I wanted to start off with like maybe an intro video or maybe like a review video for Liftoff, but I decided to do something that's more fun. And what that is inside of Liftoff, we're going to go into the track builder and we're going to build tracks that float in the sky. So go to track builder, into the track editor, and we just go down to autumn fields. Let that load up real quick. Alright, it's gonna load a track, and I don't have one, so let's create one. And we're gonna call this awesome fields because I really like this area. I like the freestyle here. I think it looks really cool. One of the best areas in the game. And as you notice, here's where you start off, and you go down this corridor, and you make that sharp right turn. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go into this field over here, and we're gonna plop down one gate. All right, and this gate will be just one asset in the XML file. And the reason why I'm only putting down one is because I want to show you how simple it is to edit the XML file to build the track that you want. Now some people say that maybe it's software that people are using to build this, or maybe that it's a mod, or maybe it's some hacks or whatnot. But what I'm going to show you is really simple, really easy. All you have to do is follow the steps I'm about to show you, and you can do this too. You can make your own Skytracks in the game. And all you're going to need to do this is a text editor like Notepad, or what I like to use is Notepad++. So we're going to go into to where the tracks XML files reside, and we're going to open that in Notepad++. Now on my machine, I'm in Windows 10. It's in Program Files, Steam, Steam Apps, Common, Liftoff, Liftoff Data, Tracks, and then you have, this particular file is Awesome Fields, but this is where your track XML files will be. Now you don't need to pay attention to the majority of this data that's in here, but what you really want to take a look at is the track blueprint. This has the item ID, which is just right here, and what is the name of the asset that I use. Traffic cone and all the other gates have different names, but don't worry about that. Liftoff will put that in there. And then you have their instance ID, and what I really want you to take a note at is the position and the rotation. Now when we plop down that gate, it had a coordinates in 3D space. So as far as game development goes, you have the X, Y, and Z coordinates for things to exist. And what we're going to do is we're going to just change the Y position. As you can see, it's already at 20. So you're thinking, okay, well, it's on the ground. Why is it at 20? Well, the way that the developers in Liftoff built the ground plane in Liftoff is at 20 units. So 20 is really the ground for this particular track. So what we're going to do is, instead of 20, we're going to give it 5 units above the ground. So on the Y axis, we're going to give it 25. And I'll show you what that looks like really quick. Go back, we'll save that. Go back into the track builder. Alright, let that load, and we'll just load up Awesome Fields, what we created, and here we go. Now that gate, or that asset, is now 5 units off the ground plane in Autumn Fields, right? So all you have to do is change the Y axis of assets that you put on the ground, right? So I know you look at this one and it's not quite it looks like the ones that you've seen before, which we're going to change so that it looks a lot better, a lot neater, and you better fly through a hoop instead of seeing just this floating gate. And we'll do that really quick right now. So we'll just go back to the main menu, and what you would want to do, right? So here we have the position. Now I'm just gonna round these off really quick. Right, just give these just a rounded position, and then we're gonna just zero out the rotation. Right. So what we did for the positioning, we changed the height. Instead of the of 20 units, we had 25, so now it's like 5 off the ground. And well, let's just give it 40 really quick. Get a real high track. Well, not a real high, but a medium one, I guess. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna change this to 90. Right, so we're gonna rotate that gate, and then we're gonna copy this and paste it. Now these gonna exist in the same space, but what you're gonna do at the bottom one is that you're gonna rotate it to 70. So if you 0 to 360, one's at 90, one's at 270, and this is what you're gonna have in game. So after you save that, take a quick look inside the track builder. Just load up. All right, then we're gonna load track, awesome fields, add track, and now you can see that now you have a hoop that you can fly through, and this is essentially how you make Skytracks inside of Liftoff. Now what you can do is you can take gates and you can build the actual, you could build the entire track off the ground, right? So you would start off on the ground, build everything, and then you would just run down all the asset lists and go and change the y-axis to something higher, right? It's like 40 or 45 or 20, 30. You can make the track go up and down. But that's essentially how you make Skytracks inside of Liftoff. I wanted to share this information with you so that we have more people making these type of tracks, so that I can race them and everyone else can race them, and we can have a bunch of fun with doing this. Like I said, it's not really hard to do. It's super simple, super easy. Just change the height axis and the Y, and you can have a Skytrack. You don't need any software, as you can see. It's not a mod, it's not a hack. Not technically, but you're just taking the tools that the Liftoff developer is giving you, and you're just spicing it up a little bit, right? So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for checking out the video. Really appreciate your time. And yeah, man, have fun, make some great tracks. Hope to see some really good things from all sorts of different types of people making tracks. All right, so thanks for watching the video, and you guys have a good one.